Have you ever looked in the mirror and realized that perhaps you're the problem? Equally so, you are the solution. Existing in this interesting space between bravery and fear. The tippy-toeing of greatness, eggshell walking, the untapped potential, the hoping that maybe one day I'll get picked from the lot. And then you do. Then you realize this is not what I want to be. Turning around, right at the edge of it, and finding out that perhaps there's more to this than meets the eye, past the overt curation, past the accolades and the awards and the likes and ticks. I mean, it's easy to scatter if you've achieved at least half the things that I have. I mean, also modesty is something that I'm trying to undo a little. Still keep humble, of course, but even saying that might be egotistical. Then you start realizing you can never really please anyone. You're either this or you're that. So, who are you? I think I'm back. What does that even mean? Well, maybe for starters is that I like myself. I like who I've become. And I think more importantly, I don't enjoy explaining that to people. Because it feels like or at least feels like for some reason, I have to justify who I've become. It's not easy. Some things are inexplainable. Some things you have to witness. Some things you just have to let be. Some things you have to let go. We chop and we change and become exactly who we're meant to be in this very moment. I know that for a fact. Toying and being told between a rock and a hard place. Never really knowing if I'm going or if I'm leaving. Being tested and passing. A lot of everything and a lot of nothing. I don't even know if I'm a creative anymore. I mean, I create, but I'm so deep into my entrepreneurial bag and into my corporate mindset that maybe I should just become an exec because I'm really good at it. Those that know. I do this thing. I do it really well. I do it like it's never been done because maybe at some point in my life I'd heard so many no's that the only yes that made sense was the one that I heard in here. Whether that was intentional or something that I had to learn. But I had to tap in. There was always, well, you can't do that because it hasn't been done, or you can't do that because that's a conflict of what mainstream would like. This is not a a conversation of denouncing mainstream media and saying independent media is where it's at. This is a fight against every single thing that tells you that you aren't good enough. That's my fight. Is to let you know that that light that you hold is a spark we need to put this whole thing ablaze. We can rebuild again. We can start afresh. There's nothing that you can't do. All you gotta do is do the thing. And get out of your own head and become exactly who you know you've been meant to be. I think the English made sense there, but you catch my drift. Yeah. Very interesting how we can let go of ourselves and forget. You know? Just really, 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 really forget. It's terrifying, actually. I've seen people post and almost reminisce on who they used to be. And are they at fault because society pushes us against the corner? Oh, you're almost 30. Why don't you have a house? Why don't you have a kid? Why don't you have a wife? Why don't you have a dog? Hey man, I don't know. I'm going with the flow. And you look around and you see your peers taking the 2.0. And you ask yourself is, maybe I missed it. Missed what exactly? The call to adventure? No, I'm just the guy asking questions. There's a lot of influence going around in these social pockets. Everybody's trying to sell you something. I might as well join the line, become a merchant, because the red line is very, 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 very crippling. Rent is up. I live in Cape Town. Ask me about it. But I try. I do my best. After all, I am a black man in this beautiful world of ours. So I got a dream at least 3 times bigger and higher. And the best part is that I make it look sexy. And that's for me because pole position number 8 perhaps sucks. But someone's got to win. And I'm tired of losing. So I'm going to put my foot on the pedal. I'm going to run mine. I'm going to win. Because let's all face it, we need a new champ. We're tired of seeing the same group of people win continuously, day in, day out. I mean, I think they're tired as well. In actual fact, it's become stale. So much so that we've lost value and worth in the things that we used to care about. Whereas like Ubuntu really don't mean jack anymore. Not because some people are having a little more fun than they should be, but it's no longer sitting up straight. It's off its axis. And someone has to stand up. Someone has to revolt, if you will. Stir the pot a little bit. Like I said, I'm just here to ask questions. Let's do this again. Maybe with some intentionality behind it. For those that don't know me, I go by the name of Sui, some unique individual. At home, they call me Pimel. Ke Motswana. Ke tla Mahikeng. Ke tla Klerksdorp. Johannesburg maybe. Cape Town knows me. And the world is soon to discover who I am. That being said, this is not a series. This is my life. And therefore, Stagnot, my friends. Stagnot.